viewers, it's time to get stock specific now. Meghmani Finechem, the demerged arm of Meghmani Organics, was listed in trade today. Maulik Patel, the CMD of Meghmani Finechem, joins us now. Mr. Patel, good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us. The stock has finally been listed. The investors are waiting for it for quite some time now. So give us some details now of the demerged arm. What will the promoter shareholding look like? And can you also give us a sense of what kind of debt are you getting from the parent company?
Yeah, so Meghmani Finechem is, is just today is the first day, and we are going to have debt in the company is going to be around 750 crore in total. Out of 211 crore is from the parent company, and the company is focusing more on the derivatives of the chloroalkali segment, where we are going to manufacture chloromethane, hydrogen peroxide, already commissioned last financial year. And the full year basis, we are going to get a result in this financial year.
Okay, all right. So debt is around 750 crores is what you're saying.
Yeah, so this is going to be the maximum debt. Current our debt to EBITDA is around 2.1, and maximum it will go up to 2.5 in this end of this financial year, because the two major molecule, one is epichlorohydrin and another is chlorinated CPVC, which we are planning to commission in first half of next financial year.
That this is a peak debt, then you'll be reducing debt from now on. By the end of this year, what will the debt level be? By FY23, what should the debt level be?
Yeah, so by end of this financial year, the maximum debt to EBITDA is going to be around maximum 2.5. And then the ECH and the CPVC, the revenue start coming in, and our debt is going to be reduced further.
So an absolute number or anything, what is the debt reduction plan from 750 crore rupees after reaching those peak levels? What is the reduction plan as far as debt is concerned?
Yeah, so our maximum repayment is maximum 15% of the total long-term debt, and over 50% of the debt is more than 5 years repayment. So the cash flow which is going to generate in next financial year over the period of time, I think it is not more than 120 CR, 130 CR per year basis.
Okay, all right. That is about the balance sheet. I wanted some sense on your P&L picture now. You, in your presentation, have said that chloralkali will start contributing 44% of revenues from 74% right now, and derivatives will increase to 56%. What kind of margin accretion will you see? Because now the pie or the product mix will change on the whole. So you did margins of around 44%, that is in FY19. Will you be able to reach back to those levels?
No, our target to reach at 28% to 30% EBITDA margin over the period of time. 44% is exceptional year, that financial year, because of the cycle of the product which we are into. And coming next 3 years down the line, we are going to focus more on the derivative segment, which we are going to produce chloromethane, hydrogen peroxide in last financial year, as I mentioned. And in coming years, epichlorohydrin, which is first time in India, which is going to manufacture, which is basic building block for the epoxy resin manufacturing.
Yes.
And we are coming with a 50,000 ton plant. And the CPVC is also, we are coming with a 30,000 ton plant in next financial year.
So ECH gets commissioned in which year? That's in FY23, first quarter. Is that correct?
Yeah, so ECH is going to commission by Q1 next Q1 FY20.
Got it. All right. So you're saying that you'll have a lot of capacities that will come on stream. You're guiding for margins in the band of around 28 to around 30%, unless something unreal happens. Give us a revenue chart then. You have a lot of commission projects that are getting commissioned. You've commissioned a few of them as well. So FY22, the markets will want to know what kind of a revenue number can you deliver, Maulik? And for FY23, where do you see that number scaling up to? Please go ahead.
Yeah. So, whatever the capex we have done last financial year, all the projects we have commissioned last financial year, and the full year basis, if you see, we have grown 35% on the revenue basis last financial year. And this year also, we are going to get advantage of whatever the project we have commissioned last financial year on a full year basis. Again, we are going to grow. Our target is to grow at 35% on the top line basis. And in coming 2 years, next year, we are going to commission epichlorohydrin and CPVC. So the 35% growth year by year, next 3 years, we are planning to grow, and we'll reach 2,000 crore by financial year 2024.
Okay, 35% growth for next 2-3 years and 2,000 crores by FY24. Maulik, actually coming back to you on the question that I asked you first, what will the promoter shareholding look like post this demerger?
Yeah, so in the after demerger, the promoters is having a percentage is 70%. And 30% is going to be in the public.
That includes Megmoney Organics as well, right? The other demerged arm will also be holding some stake in Megmoney Finechem.
So now the company is completely demerged. So after demerger, the 70% belongs to the promoters and the 30% will remain in the public.
Okay, all right. Final question. You said that you're looking at 35% growth. I just missed the absolute number. What should the revenue number look like by the end of this year?
So end of this year, we are targeting, last year we have closed at 830 CR.
Yes.
And this financial year, by end of this financial year, we are planning to close approximately around 1200 to 1300 CR.
So this year, 1200 to 1300 crores. Next year, you should be at north of around, 1600 crores approximately. You're guiding for margins of around 28 to around 30%. And debt has peaked out at around 750 crores. On a yearly basis, you'll reduce debt by close to around 125 crores. Have I got all those numbers right?
That's correct. Absolutely right.
Excellent. It's been good speaking to you, Sona.
Yeah, that's much about it, Nigel. Just last question, Maulik. What is the export domestic split for the company and which market is doing better for you?
Currently the company is doing 10% export and 90% on the domestic sales. But after ECH and CPVC's commission, our target to do it maximum domestic to 75% and 25% will remain into the export sales.
Okay. All right, Maulik, it was a pleasure speaking with you. Thank you so much for joining us and giving us all those details. So that's the word coming in from Megmoney Finechem. With that, we'll slip into a short break. Up next, we'll put focus on broadcasting stock and what is happening with that space.